Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today I am in Palmer, Alaska, just outside of Palmer, with my wonderful friend Lindra. Hi Lindra.
Hi Bob.
And we are in this fantastic, beautiful property. You can see behind me, you're going to see a lot more of it. And why are we here? Because this is where Vanstock Alaska 2025 will occur. And Lindra, you are the mastermind and hard worker behind Vanstock. Tell us all about it.
Wow. Well, I'm so happy to have you here, Bob. Vanstock is on this beautiful 420-acre bison ranch. It's in the heart of Palmer. It's about 6 minutes from town, and we're utilizing about 100 of these acres. There's a beautiful private lake, as you can see. There's an incredible pavilion, which will be a gathering place for our Free People's Market, and we'll be welcoming thousands of nomads and locals here on July 18th through the 21st this year.
So this is just an astonishingly beautiful place. There's mountains all around it, and some of the most beautiful country in the world is just literally minutes. We're next to Hatcher's Pass, and man, Hatcher's Pass is one of the prettiest places I've ever been. You're going to love going up there. Also, you're planning a lot of events. I think you have a trip planned to Matanuska Glacier. Is that right?
We're partnering with Alaska Guides, which is a guiding company that's been operating here since the 70s. And we're doing a whitewater rafting trip. And so on Sunday at 7 a.m., it's an additional purchase. People who purchase that ticket will meet in one of the camping fields, and we hired a school bus to come and pick everybody up. We're going to take you out near Matanuska Glacier on the Matanuska River with that guiding company. You're going to go whitewater rafting for several hours in a dry suit, and then aboard the bus and come right back, and you'll be here before the music starts on Sunday.
So it sounds like you have a pretty full agenda. So if people want to come here and really get to know and see Alaska, they can.
Yes, for sure. And that's what Vanstock is really about, is celebrating this land, the nomadic lifestyle, and camping. And so we also have 25 workshops, and that ranges from safety on the road, having a dog on the road, overlanding Alaska, also self-development of conflict resolution. We have art workshops, little painting classes, painting these beautiful mountains here, prayer flag painting workshops. So a lot of different things happening all weekend long to kind of create that community within the event.
So they can come here and relax if they want, but if they want to come here and be busy, you'll keep them busy.
Yes, you can be busy for almost every minute of the event if you choose to. We have food trucks, so all of your meals are taken care of if you choose to purchase from them, or you can make your own food at your campsite. We have local artists we have painters and jewelry makers and pottery, and a lot of people sharing their craft that are local here to Alaska. And we also have a camper show, which is currently available. If you want to come to Vanstock and show off your rig in the vendor field, we have 55 spots available for that. And a classic car show on Saturday. So all the local Alaskan car clubs with the cool old cars will come and showcase those in the vendor field as well.
Mm-hmm. Sounds amazing. And so here behind us is a big pavilion. What will be there?
Yes, this pavilion is 44 by 88 feet. It's very large, and it's made of local logs that are from this property. This will be the home of the Free People's Market. And so that is from 1 to 3 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. And anyone who has purchased a ticket can come and sell their wares on a blanket or a table. If you make something, if you have stickers or jewelry or photographs, whatever you like to do on the road as a hobby, you're welcome to sell it to each other under this pavilion.
So, if you want to pay for your trip to Alaska, you'll have an opportunity.
Yes, and that Free People's Market is a community building event. We have established businesses and artists that will be in the vendor field, but this is really for you guys to share with each other, connect, talk, share about what you like doing on the road and your passions.
But if they wanted to go further and get a vendor's booth at the field, vendor's field, they could do that as well.
Yes, we do have applications for that. It is filling up very quickly, and it is an application basis, so we're approving who's going to be in the field. And for that, you would need to have your own tent, so a 10 by 10 vending tent, and an established business and setup.
And when is the event?
The event is July 18th through the 21st, Friday through Monday.
And a lot of people will be hopefully coming from the lower 48 for this. If you're thinking about driving to Alaska someday, then this year may be the year to do it. And you're actually putting together a page where people can coordinate and caravan up.
Yes, it's Vanstock Caravan on Facebook, as well as on our social media, Vanstock Alaska on Instagram, and on our Facebook page. We have links for that caravan. It is approval, so you have to answer the 3 questions just to keep the community safe. And we have almost 400 people on that group that are driving up. It is very active.
And so I know a lot of people are a little bit afraid of driving the Alcan. You know, it used to be a major thing to drive the Alcan. It is not anymore. It's really not a big deal. Anyone can do it. But if you're in a community, boy, it'll be a great trip.
Yeah, I think it'll be really fun. I'm really excited. I love looking in that group and seeing everybody share their stories, as well as on our website, vanstock.org. I have a whole page about the Alcan. Everything you need to know, what you need to know at the border, how to get your pets across, as well as there's currently some fires on the Alcan. And last night I posted an entire page on how to get updates on that, a detour if necessary. It's all avoidable, and I gave you those resources, and they're available on the website.
This is just such a gorgeous lake. This is all private property. Tell us a little bit about the private property.
Yeah, this is called Boyd Bison Ranch. It's owned by the Boyd family, and it is a subsistence bison ranch. And so the bison that are here are for meat production for the Matanuska Valley, and he is sold out years in advance with the bison. It's part of the culture up here. A lot of people like to get their meat locally, and it's all ethically produced. Adam is a really incredible guy. He grows their barley here on the fields that we'll be camping on, and he sings to the bison. He's a really lovely guy, so they're happy animals.
I think bison, I try to buy bison whenever I can, especially bison hamburger, because I think it's, it is as raw and natural as you can get.
Yes.
In modern days. So I really like buying bison. And the bison are here, but they're not pets.
They are not pets. Bison are not like cows. They're not fully domesticated. And so you'll be able to see the bison, but you'll have to keep your dogs on a leash to make sure they don't enter the enclosure. You won't be able to pet them, or interact with them probably close. When people approach the enclosure, they tend to walk away, but you'll probably catch glimpses of the bison while you're here.
And so we're also in this lake is kind of the center of the whole property that we'll be on. And can you swim in here?
Yes. This lake is man-made by the owner of the property, and it was a really strong flowing creek, and he dug out this area to fill it up. It took about 7 years to fill up, and it's relatively shallow, so it will get as warm as a lake will get in Alaska. Not super warm, but very swimmable. We also have paddleboard yoga on Saturday and paddleboard rentals. If you want to rent and get out on the lake, you're welcome to swim or bring your own water toys to use while you're here.
Wow. It's just, it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a really good time. A lot of love has been put into this, and I want to give back to the community. And so I think that this property is incredible. It's probably the best festival grounds I've ever been on, and I'm really excited to share it. So this right here is a little dock overhang over the water, and this is where the main stage will be. We have a 20 by 30 big marquee tent that will be here. This is where our 14 bands will play. This is where our seminars will be held. Bob's speech will be held on the stage right here, and you can enjoy this beautiful view while partaking in all the activities right here.
Over here we've seen already, this is the pavilion. This is where the free market will be, and of course, they won't be on at the same time. Here's all the seating area. There's a little creek over there. You can be all over the place. You can see it's very large, plenty big enough. Okay, so what's next on our tour?
Well, I'd love to show you guys the creek and the flush bathrooms. I know a lot of you will be excited about that.
Yes, a lot of people like those.
This is the beautiful bathhouse. There are 2 bathrooms that are here. There's a men and women's side. They have toilets, urinals, and sinks for washing your hands. These will be open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. because this property is completely off-grid. And so these bathrooms are run on a generator and a water tank. And so when the music starts and things really start picking up over here, we are going to close these flush bathrooms and utilize the porta potties. So we just don't have to fill up that water tank all the time. But they will be available for you to tidy up and do your business.
Right, and that's kind of unique in Alaska, at any rate, to have flush running water toilets. That's nice.
Yes, it's pretty. Every festival I've been to, that was not available, so we're very excited to have it.
Right, and there's plenty of porta potties. So
there will be 31 porta potties here, so there will be plenty of opportunities.
So this looks like another pavilion. There will be more activities here.
Yes, a portion of our workshops will be held in this pavilion. We have about 25 throughout the weekend, so some will be in the vendor field over there, and then some will be here. We'll have a PA system so you can make sure to hear everybody, and it's a beautiful little gathering space.
Sure is, yeah. Nice spot. And the creek is coming right over here.
Yes, the creek comes out of the lake, and then it kind of dumps into this little area behind me here. This is also another swimming hole that is beautiful in the trees.
So one thing people may be concerned about is how much will they have to walk to get around? Tell us about that.
Yes. The property that we are utilizing is about 100 acres, but there is very established walkways that go through the entire property. From the camping field to where we are at right now, it's about a 5-minute walk. And for the adventures type, there are trails. This is one of the trails that goes through the woods to Camp Field B. And yeah, it's kind of a shortcut. It's not the most groomed thing, but it is really fun. And you cross over this creek right here several times. It's a really beautiful walk. And we do plan on having hay rides throughout the event. If you do have mobility issues or you're tired, you can hitch a hay ride from the camp field to this area.
Nice. So we are standing in front of a field, and what will this be?
Yes, this is our 3.5 acre vendor field. We'll have 6 food trucks, our artists, our camper show will be in the back of this field along this tree line. And then right up here in the front, we will have our vintage car show. So those local car clubs will come out and park their cars right here on Saturday.
So here we are in front of another large field. What will this be?
This is our 6.5 acre field, and it's Camp Field A. So this camp field will hold about 340 different vehicles, and we'll all be camping in rings around the perimeter of the field. And so no one will be blocked in. You're able to get out when you need to, and you can walk the rings and meet everybody and hopefully make some new friends.
Yeah, kind of have a neighborhood and get to know everyone.
Yeah.
That's the best part of big events like this. So here we are on another field, and what will this one be?
This is our 7 acre field. It's kind of a long, slender behind me. And this will be another camping field. This one holds more people. It holds about 500 vehicles. All of the camping is first come, first serve. And so as you arrive to the event, we will park you. We will fill that first field first, and then we'll fill this one second. This one's a little bit farther away. That one's a little bit closer. So if you want to camp with your friends, arrive with your friends in line so that we're all able to park you together.
So there you have it, folks. Everything you need to know. You've seen the property. You know all the details, ins and outs. Linda, why don't you tell us again the dates and the website? And we're hoping to see many, many, many of you here.
Yes, Vanstock is July 18th through the 21st of this year. Our website is vanstock.org. We have a lot of resources on there of every single thing you would need to know about the event. Our social media is Vanstock Alaska, And my email, if you have any questions at all, is info@vanstock.org. I answer every single one of your emails, and I'm excited to see you here.
We want to see you. I'll be here. A lot of people. It'll be a great time. If you're driving up, which a lot of you are, there's a page where you can go and arrange with each other to caravan. The event is not sponsoring that, but you're connecting with each other and driving up as a caravan, and that'll be a great fun too. So we hope to see you all here. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you later. Bye.